Not interesting. Did you miss the special edition book with the floating wand? Alright, I actually thought that was super hype, but everyone hated it for some reason. This got so much shit, but I thought it was cool. I don't know what they hated so much about it. Hold on, show the wand.
First thing we magic book since now.
I think that's cool.
Such a cool piece, and I think I need to get one for myself. I may be taking this one home.
1 inch off the page, wow. I mean, that's still cool, though.
This is just awesome. I need this on my bookshelf.
It's just part of the collector's edition.
Collector's edition. It is true.
So you get your little steel book. You get your little wand. I don't know, I like that. It's better than what, like, most collector's editions do with, like, a single figurine. How is that better, bro? What do you mean? It's like an actual piece. Like, that is just, like, an actual, like, interesting piece as opposed to just a figurine of Harry hugging Hermione or something. Like, this is better than just getting a single statue. I think that just looks better. Like, here, for example. Here. I actually have an old collector's edition thing. So the Master Chief helmet, the collector's edition. Like, yeah, I guess I could put it on, but it's super basic. Like, this is still better than most. I'd still put this more towards the top of most collector's editions. But, like, I'd still think that's cooler than this. Like, that's something that you put there and it's just kind of interesting. This is just a very silly, cheap plastic helmet. That's a legendary example. Yeah, I mean, it's a classic. I like it, but I'm still saying I think that's more interesting. That's a cheap plastic book and a cheap plastic wand. Yeah, but it floats an inch off the book and spins around. I'd feel more comfortable putting that out somewhere than a tiny plastic Master Chief helmet. But maybe I'm a little biased because of the terrible state Halo's been in for the last couple of years. Check out Black Ops 2 Collector Edition. What did that have? Jesus Christ, this has 10 million views. This must have been a fucking wild collector's edition. I see, it's ASMR. They give you a fucking drone. Alright, that's super cool. That's pretty cool. That is a very good collector's edition. This drone seems to be shit though. Or this guy's a terrible pilot. Okay, this drone looks like absolute fucking garbage. Okay, this drone literally just is fucking terrible. Oh, but they give you an RC car to make up for it. I see why this is 10 million views. Interesting. Darksiders 3 Collector's Edition is nuts. Like in a good way or bad way? Let me see. Oh, it's the Apocalypse Edition?
So this is perhaps
Holy
the biggest
shit.
box I have ever received as a YouTuber. It is...
Do the second one? Okay.
Oh my god, people can't
Holy
see us
shit.
anymore, but
amazing. The end.
it's really amazing.
That is a huge box.
An unboxing video. Yeah, it's really nice, really neat, really detailed. And
That's cool.
Next here we have the. It's really huge. So here we have the.
How much was this?
It's
Like
very huge, and
$600
the
for this
I think it's,
edition?
Very nice.
Maybe it's the art
You can-
book? Like steelbook games.
Steelbook, let's go.
Always collect
That's a
the
nice steelbook
steelbooks.
too. It's such a shame Darksiders 3 was so fucking not good. I was very generous with it because Darksiders means so much to me as a franchise, so I overlooked so many of its flaws, but I could never see myself going back to that game.
Because they look much better. What do we have here?
Soundtrack.
It was $400.
Ooh,
Oh,
official
nice.
soundtrack of Darksiders.
Or doing the housework. What do we have? I don't want to show too much because I don't want to spoiler
Thanks, Resub
anyone.
Seabird.
Or can we'll just I'm most
Holy
excited
shit.
About this figure here.
You get
we
all
have
the 4
Wolverine
horsemen?
and Death.
Oh wait,
and
no, it's not even the
War.
full 4 horsemen.
Strife is still missing, but I really hope that we will see him.
Volgrim's great though.
Maybe.
I think it's he wanted like detail. A lot of weather for it. All the rest.
That's cool. You get the whole cast.
Really think that
Minus
it is
Strife.
worth it to get this edition because these 4 figures are amazing. Which normal collector's edition, which includes
That's cool. Strive wasn't revealed until the end of 3, so no spoilers and figurines. No, it makes sense that he wouldn't be there. I'm just saying it's a shame. Because his game was the top-down shooter, right? Which I didn't even play. It's the only Darksiders game I didn't play. I had legitimately no interest in it. Let's see what 10...
Resident Evil 4.
Pretty cheap looking, to be really honest with you.
You can
Fallout
imagine why
76
those
is
who
absolutely
purchase the
gonna be
collector's
here.
Edition with certain expectations might find this to be a pretty scummy move on Bethesda's part.
So it is
You don't
pretty
say.
thin. Like you can almost see through it. You see that when you hold it to the light? I was hoping to be a little bit thicker.
E andiamo ad esaminare il nostro controller più in particolare. Caso o si ritira la
What the
moto della
fuck
motosega.
is that Lollipop Chainsaw? Or is this this is a Resident Evil 4 Collector's Edition thing?
Naturalmente tutte queste operazioni sono accompagnate anche da una vibrazione.
So,
Okay,
you're
let me
gonna
just
notice
blast
some
through
really
these.
disappointing collector's editions. And this got me thinking about all the terrible special editions that have come out before. Some of them were borderline scams, and other
Was the Dying Light one a scam? Why does it say price 250k? What the fuck is this? Thanks for the resub, Young.
most overpriced, overhyped, and underwhelming collector's editions of games throughout the years. And we might as well start...
The only one that I can think of off the top of my head is Fallout 76. I can't think of any others that I remember being a fucking disaster like Fallout 76. Because that was basically a scam.
With Fallout 76, as
Yeah.
it is one of the most poorly handled rollouts of a collector's edition in a long time. First announced at E3 2018, Fallout 76 looked
This
like
had
a
its own
promising
whole
entry
series of
into the
drama.
beloved Fallout series. Capitalizing on this, Bethesda decided to cash in the form of announcing a pricey special edition. Fallout 76 Power Armor Edition was priced at $199 US and was
God,
released
yeah.
the same
This
day
is
as the
nostalgic.
normal game on November 14th, 2018. The hype train for Fallout 76 quickly came crashing down as fans realized that the game was a buggy, incomplete, half-assed multiplayer design.
And it, it was fucking trash. I tried playing that on stream. It was terrible. Apparently they fixed it over the years. Don't care. Still terrible launch. Terrible collector's edition as well. I just want to see the original one.
Or at least they used to be in the 80s, where you put 25 pence in and twist the thing. You
Is that the only surviving image?
Inside you might get a rain hat, quote unquote, tag custom. It's a thing. The in-game version in the market.
Damn, unlucky. I thought I remembered seeing a lot more Reddit posts float around showcasing how awful that bag was. That was shit. Oh, I mean, it was terrible, yeah.
Island is a series that was originally developed by a company. This edition included a weapon pack.
$160 for this? That's huge. So you get a steelbook and a pair of tits. Why is this on the list of disasters? Was it not actually like a C cup breast that showed up on the action figure here?
This edition included a weapon pack DLC, collector's artwork, and of course, the item all gamers want, a grotesque and mutilated statue of a woman's bloodied torso. Almost immediately
Yes, sir.
after announcing
Look at
this,
that.
the developers caught a wave of backlash with media personalities and consumers who called it gross and tasteless.
Is this their actual, like, advertisement? The guy comes and honks
Wave
it?
of backlash with media personalities.
This is how they actually, like, showcase it? Hey, here's our $160 collector's edition. Honk honk. Gotta appreciate the honesty from the team here, though, to be honest. It's not even that bad. This is, like, the most embarrassing thing you could ever have in your room. I think this is more embarrassing than if you just had hentai figurines. This is so stupid. This is super silly.
Released on November 11th, 2008, Call of Duty World at War Collector's Edition came with codes for double experience, a metal tin, and
Cool.
a steel canteen, all for the relatively low price of $80. The canteen was a great idea. It's fitting with the World War II era.
It's also
and
really
finally,
underwhelming,
gamers
though.
could discreetly drink their alcoholic beverage of choice while gaming. Truly a dream come true. Wait, what's that? The canteen doesn't open?
That's so
Well,
hype.
at least you can display it on your shelf. It doesn't even stand up? Okay, so it's basically a useless chunk of metal that has Call of Duty written.
That's so
That
cool.
sucks. Thanks, Treyarch. You know what does
You could use it like a-
exclusive collector's edition goodie
a
box
projectile
with
weapon,
friends and
maybe.
The price of this deal was set at an absurd $1,000.
Oh!
So that's $1,000 for a leather jacket.
Let's go!
tablet cases,
What a
and
steal.
video game.
Hold on, I need to show you guys what they did with Devil May Cry 5 since a lot of you don't seem to remember that. So they had multiple jackets here. $500. But how did this work again? Hold on, I need to see how this exactly worked. Is this resale from someone who won it? Okay, no, they just did one of each then. So $5,500 and you get V's coat. $6,500 and you get Nero's coat, and then $8,000 for Dante. They actually didn't have Virgil. I thought Virgil was one of them, but I guess not. That's so silly. I remember when this was announced, I wish I could have got my hands on one of these, but there's no shot I would ever pay this kind of price for a fucking leather jacket. Thanks to the Prime Zith and Resub Scouty and Pariah. Drip goes crazy. Oh, you wouldn't be able to stop getting laid if you bought one of these. That just goes to show you, man, anime does not translate to the real world at all. Anime fashion is truly only okay in the medium.